Well, happy Friday, peeps. I hope we have had the most amazing week. I am going to talk to you guys today about a topic which I hope is going to be really helpful for many of you, and I know is like a universal struggle for us all. And that is how to lead a healthy lifestyle when we are super busy. And before I go into kind of explaining my top tips for that, I will just briefly let you know who I am for those of you who don't know me. I am Izzy Bradshaw. I have a 3-year-old little boy. I had a 10-year corporate property career in central London, and we had to have a full-time nanny when my little boy was born, which culminated in seeing my son for half an hour every day. So I quit that career a couple of years ago and really worked hard to retrain as a personal trainer, and then ended up becoming a wellness influencer right here on social media. And what I do day to day is help women globally with their health in a way that can support them through a busy lifestyle. And so I thought, well, why not? Why not talk about actually what it is I do, how I help women implement that into their days, and really give you guys some tangible tips that can hopefully be implemented over the weekend. And the reason why it's super useful to be hearing this on a Friday is that at the weekend, obviously, generally we have more time. If we've got kids, I know it's full on, we want family time, but we will have a little bit more downtime in general if we work full time through the week. And it's a great time to reflect and actually take ownership of, right, I'm not leading a healthy lifestyle right now. What can I do to move forward in the week when I'm super busy with work, to ensure that I'm still able to support that goal of mine, which can feel like an insurmountable task. If you, in my opinion, you try and sort that out midweek and you're super busy and you're flat out and you're really tired, it's not going to happen. So find a time when you've got more brain space to actually think about how you're going to implement it. And the top tips I would give is literally meal prep on a Sunday. So go into the supermarket on a Sunday. I know a lot of you guys do online shopping, so if you shop online, just make a really conscious effort to shop for more healthy options. And more healthy options doesn't mean that they take more time to prepare. There are many healthy meals and recipes out there that literally you can prepare in 10 minutes. If you're short of time, you've got a family friendly meals certainly that you can prepare. But it just, it takes that initial, right, I'm going to be responsible for this and I'm going to take action. And literally that takes 2 or 3 minutes to make that decision and then to put it into action. And I know we say we don't have time, right? And I'm going to call you out, because when we say we don't have time, it is an excuse. And it's an excuse to continue our lifestyle that isn't perhaps as healthy, whether or not that's referring to kind of the food that you eat, which I know is kind of the biggest problem of all. And actually 80% of, your overall results, whether you just want to feel fit and healthy, you want to lose weight, or you want to tone up, or you just want to sustain what you have, it's actually the nutrition. So if you say you don't have time and then you go into the supermarket and you kind of choose unhealthy options, or you shop online and you just do the repeat order, yes, it's going to take a marginal amount of time longer, but I promise you, once you start to implement that stuff, you are going to realize and see how much more energy you have and how much less stressed you feel and how much less tired you feel. Because of course, when you're fueling your body in the way that it is meant to be fueled, with all of the healthy, all of the macros that it needs, you don't feel tired. When you feel tired, you reach for sugar. When you reach for sugar, it sends your blood sugar levels into a blood spike. And then as soon as they've come up, they drop below the initial level that they have been at, which means that you are constantly doing this if you're craving sugar. And unfortunately, it's a really tricky habit to crack. And so something that I notice personally is that if I limit the amount of sugar that I have in the morning, so I tend to have oats with blueberries and almond milk, and I try not to have anything sugary in the morning. It stops me craving sugar through the day, which means that I'm not going through this cycle, which is ensuring that my blood sugar is staying at a level place, which means that yes, I'm a really busy mum too. I do this full time now around the needs of my son. I absolutely love it. I lead a large global team, and so this takes a lot of my energy and a lot of my time, but I still follow a healthy lifestyle. I still exercise every single day. And the other thing that I would say with exercise is that is something you can implement super easily. Again, it is when you say you don't have time, it's actually because you don't want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to call you out. Everyone can get up half an hour earlier. It's going to feel like a struggle to start with, but if you approach it with the mindset that actually it's going to give you more energy, set your alarm half an hour earlier, get an at-home workout that you can do in your home. You don't have to travel to the gym. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You can find one on YouTube, or if you want to know about the programs we follow, let me know. We follow incredible programs which are literally like a whole entire dictionary of programs. It's literally like the Netflix of workouts, which means that actually your excuse that you don't have enough time is not a valid one, I'm afraid, because the at-home workouts that are available to us now are absolutely incredible. I'm a level 3 certified personal trainer. That is all I follow to get in the best shape of my life. I don't even go to a gym, and I don't have to have that time. I don't have that time because my husband works really long hours in London. I pick up the childcare, absolutely. There is no one else that looks after my son apart from me and the childcare when he gets there. So that's how I do it. And yeah, some days are going to be harder than others, but your overall energy, the overall approach, the overall lack of anxiety, lack of depression, like I used to get so stressed. And actually I found exercise when I worked my corporate job in London, because I reached a point where I had to do something about how I was feeling. And I started these at-home workouts when I was in my full-time job, and they literally saved me. They made me feel so amazing. And so it's hardly surprising then that as I've come to a change of career that I'm then like, hey, I'm going to do this because I know this offers a solution to so many people. So to refresh, nutrition, go to the shops on a Sunday or make the list on a Sunday and write down why you're committing to it on a Sunday. It can take you 5 minutes. You can look up some recipes. That probably takes you about 10. Okay, so 15 minutes total. Set yourself up for the week. Make that decision this weekend. I'm calling you out on it because you do have time. We all have 15 minutes somewhere. And then set your alarm half an hour earlier. Put your phone outside of your bedroom. Hear the alarm go off. You'll be half asleep. You'll get in your workout clothes. And you can do like whatever exercise you enjoy for 15 or 20 minutes, you can find a workout that will support that. And I can promise you, you're going to feel a million times better. You're going to be able to move through and execute your commitment to a healthy lifestyle, despite the fact we're busy, okay? So we all like to say we're busy. It's a busy modern world, right? We're all super busy. But there is time if you decide that you're going to make it and you're going to get over that excuse. So I hope that's been helpful. It's tough love coming for you. I'm a huge advocate of it because I know I needed that in my corporate career. So I hope it's been helpful. And if you have any questions whatsoever about what I've just covered, please just reach out. I'll be delighted to help. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.